Hey friend, Graham Cochran here, seven-figure business owner and fanatical user of the online business platform Kajabi. In this video series, I'm gonna walk you through over 31 days how to do everything you need to do inside of Kajabi, from launching products to sending marketing emails to creating webinars to scaling and automating your online business so you make more while working less. It's all here. Now, if you don't already have Kajabi, you're in luck. I want to get you access to a 14-day free trial using my link, grahamcochran.com/Kajabi. But not just the free trial, because you can get that anywhere. I want to give you 2 free mini courses just by signing up with my link. One you'll get the moment you join, called Ready, Set, Kajabi, which walks you through hand in hand how to launch your business with Kajabi, including some of my best ninja marketing tactics that I use on the regular. You get that the moment you sign up with my link. And then if you become a paying member of Kajabi after the trial, I'm gonna send you a free sales copy formula mini course, my 3-step sales copy formula to help you sell more products to more people effortlessly. It's all for free if you just sign up for Kajabi using my link at grahamcochran.com/Kajabi, or I'll link to it below. In this video, I'm going to take you under the hood of Kajabi and show you all the features and the benefits that they bring to my 7-figure business. Hope you're ready to dive in. I'm Graham Cochran, and this is 31 Days with Kajabi. I'm inside the Recording Revolution backend because I have a lot more products for that business that's been around longer, so I can show you more of the things we're using. But it's broken up into 4 key areas. And if you already have a website, you can ignore hosting your website on Kajabi. You can host your website on Kajabi. I do, because it saves me hosting cost and the servers are great and fast. But even if you have your own website, your own domain hosted somewhere else, Kajabi gives you unlimited landing pages. So what I use Kajabi for a ton is landing pages. So if you go to the pages area on the website, these are all my opt-ins for any kind of freebie I'm giving away. These are all my sales pages. These are all my waiting lists for a membership to open up or coaching. These are sneak peeks inside of a course. And if you go to new page, again, you don't have to host your website on Kajabi, but you can use a subdomain or buy your own domain that's just for your backend and your products. And you can one-click have a page builder in here using any of these pre-designed themes that are amazing, that are all editable. It's click, it's drag and drop. It's super easy if you're not technical like me. You can start with any of these themes and it opens up into a page builder. So something people don't think about when they think about Kajabi is all the free pages. I used to pay for lead pages and tools like that. It cost me like $80 a month just to have a bunch of beautiful landing pages. All of that's included inside of Kajabi. So just a little bonus tip there. If you don't use the website, that's fine. You can use unlimited landing pages to send people to, if you're doing an interview on a podcast, or if you're doing an interview on TV and you want to send people to a simple opt-in page to get a freebie that you mentioned, you can build all that one click here in Kajabi, which is cool. Another thing that they have is analytics, which are really deep if you have products and services inside of Kajabi, which I love about it. Again, it's super simple to use, but when you log in, you're gonna be able to look at basic things you would imagine, like your opt-ins, your net revenue, subscription metrics. What is your metrics for recurring revenue between any memberships or recurring payment plans that you have, offers sold, affiliates, all that stuff is there, and it's deep, and you can get a good grip on what's going on inside of your Kajabi backend. The heart and soul of Kajabi, though, are the products. And again, it makes it so simple to create your products. And what Kajabi does that I love is they separate products from offers. Products are what you imagine. These are your courses. These are maybe a membership site dashboard where you're uploading content. You can build them and you can add as many videos as you want. Under the products tab, you can see you could start with a blank slate, or they have great templates like a mini course, which is usually about 5 videos in their template. You can add more, of course, if you want. A flagship online course, a drip course if you want to make it an 8-week or 12-week course and have all the content automatically unlock at a certain time, or a membership site or a coaching coaching program or a community. Now, I use Kajabi for community. So I don't use Facebook groups, private Facebook groups. I've paid communities inside of Kajabi. That way, the moment they pay, they get instant access. And the moment their card is declined or they cancel, they're removed from the community automatically. And this looks like a simplified Facebook group. It's real beautiful. It's real streamlined. There's no fuss, and it's all inside your backend and in their login. So I love the Kajabi communities. They're simple. They get the job done for me. So these are all templates of things you could build. So you go build your products, or if you have products on another platform, you upload them here. But what's unique and what I love about Kajabi is the power of offers. So if you go to the offers tab, this is where you can, if you have a course called Perfect Vocal Takes, you can have a Perfect Vocal Takes offer for $99 if that's the price of the course. But you don't have to have just one offer. You can have multiple offers. And one thing I want to show you is an offer I have called Radio Ready System. If I click on this, this is not a product. I don't have a product called the Radio Ready System. Now I tell the public in a webinar, an auto webinar that I do, that I have a product called the Radio Ready System. But technically in Kajabi, it's not a product, it's an offer that costs $397. When they buy it, it has a checkout page and I can edit the checkout page here and all that fun stuff. When they buy it, they're getting the included products here. So if you have a basic offer, it'll be called the name of your product for the price of your product, and the included product will be the product. It's as simple as it gets. But here we came up with an offer, gave it a name, a basic boring thumbnail, and we just added all these courses. So it's like getting a suite of a bunch of my courses that would normally cost a few $1,000s if you bought them individually, and we offered a crazy price at $397. And the great thing about this is it's a one-time offer. We offer inside of webinars, and it's such a great deal, but I didn't have to go create a new product or re-upload any videos or clone any products. I'm just creating an offer with a price and telling Kajabi when they buy this offer at this price, give them all of these products, and you can update those as you go. Kajabi also has upsells. So right now I'm using a one-click upsell for giving them a free 30-day trial of my membership, Recording Revolution VIP. So the great thing about upsells, as you know, is they already have typed in their credit card information. They're already a buyer. And so you're offering them one more thing, and you can use videos or text to do upsells. So I use upsells all the time. And they also have order bumps on the checkout. So there's a lot of opportunity there. But this is the bread and butter of Kajabi, which makes it simple for someone like me. And I enjoy the creativity of, I have a few courses. Maybe it's a Black Friday sale. Maybe it's, when COVID hit and it's like, man, I really want to offer something for people. We created a bundle at a crazy price, and we bundle a bunch of products, and we can create unlimited offers. And when you go back to my offers, I got a ton of offers. I might even update this bundle and call it a different year and update what's inside of it. We did one here, New Year's special, where we bundled 3 products at 75% off. We've got a launch offer for my course, Mixing University. Got some basic ones here. We did a bundle of one of my old courses at a discounted price. We did a Black Friday offer. I did something called my All Access Pass, and I bundled a bunch of stuff together. You could just keep trying different offers. And what's great about this is you could try a payment plan version of your product or your coaching, and you can offer the same access to the same course or community or whatever you've built in Kajabi and try them at different prices without having to change anything. It's just a different offer, and you can track the data and analytics of each offer very easily to see which one converts better. So I love that about Kajabi, products and offers. I think that's pretty simple, but that's how I'm using it. On a front end with a webinar. I give a free webinar and I offer a bundle, and that sells really well. The marketing tab is something that I love about Kajabi. They've baked in a couple of things: automations, pipelines, which are like pre-built out funnels for you, one-click funnels, and then email marketing. So if you're using ConvertKit or Aweber or MailChimp or any of those products, you can ditch them when you move to Kajabi, and it saves you a ton of money. For example, I just canceled my ConvertKit account for the Recording Revolution. We have about 300,000 people on the email list. I was spending over $2,000 a month with ConvertKit. Just moved the entire list over to Kajabi cost me nothing because I'm already paying for Kajabi and it's included. So you get basic email broadcast to your whole list and email sequences and campaigns. And what's great about having your email list built into where you sell your products, aka Kajabi, is it's really easy to send an email. Like if we wanted to send an email broadcast here, click continue. They got a bunch of beautiful email templates, visual ones, like all kinds of, let's say we wanted to send this email, test, create. So by default, this email is going to go out to all 300 320,000 people that are currently on the list. But if I only want to send it to people who don't own that offer that I was talking about, my Radio Ready System offer, then I can do a segment and I can filter who's going to get this email. I want to send this email to people who have not purchased this offer. They do not have the offer. Type in Radio Ready System 2019. Apply. So that knocked off about 1,000 or so people that haven't bought that offer. So now I know for a fact that I'm one click emailing the people who do not have that offer because Kajabi's email talks to Kajabi's products and offers and auto segments those people. You don't have to use Zapier or any other API to connect your email marketing with your product backend. It's all baked in together and it's really simple. And you can segment this further. We can continue to add a filter. People who don't have that offer, who have to open an email in the last 90 days, who have this tag, who don't have this tag, who own this product, who don't own this product. For example, there's products inside of that offer that some of them might own. So I might want to split up this email and send this promotional email to people who own one of the big products in that bundle and offer them a special discount. And then I might want to offer the normal price to people who don't own any of the products inside that offer. Even though they don't have that offer, they for sure don't have any of those products. So you can save all of that, edit your recipients based off of activity inside of email, inside of products, inside of offers, segments them really, really easily without you having to create tags for everything. I think one of the biggest things that hampers people with automation and some other competitors' products is you have to create all these tags and all these complicated automation structures. You can do that inside the automation section of Kajabi here and create whatever automations, if this, then do that, all you want all day long and add conditions. But Kajabi's auto segmenting based off of what people buy, what they click on, what they open or not. So you don't have to then preemptively create tags. You can just sort of one click, have them all segmented because it's tracking all that information. So I love that about the automations and the emails. And then I'll just show you pipelines real quickly. These are again the one-click funnels. So depending on what you want to do you want to create a simple opt-in for your freebie or lead magnet? Do you want to do a simple sales page that has adds value and then it's pitches the product and then you're good to go? Do you want to do a traditional product launch like a Jeff Walker style, 3 videos of pre-launch content, a whole 8 email launch sequence, that kind of stuff? You can do webinar templates. I use these all the time. I actually like, under the legacy pipelines, I like to use their legacy webinar template because you can use YouTube Live for free. So you don't have to have any webinar software. You can invite thousands of people to your webinar for free. It won't cost you anything. And so you can have that embedded, that YouTube Live unlisted link embedded inside of a Kajabi webinar page, a webinar room. So it's private. They can only get access to it by registering. And when you click on it, this is what it's going to build you. It's going to build you a sign up page for email capture, a thank you page, the live webinar page, a sales page, and an offer checkout. If you were to go to the product launch pipeline, you're going to get an opt-in page. It's going to write 10 emails for you. And then there's the 3 value adds. These are like the pre-launch videos and then a checkout page. So you can one click build these funnels and then tweak everything inside that funnel, the copy, how many emails, what sales page it sends them to, all that kind of stuff. And it'll track conversions on all of those things. So really powerful, even a coaching campaign, really powerful one-click funnels. I'm not highly technical. I like to get in, build something, sell it, get out. Like I don't nerd out over this stuff. I like to have the power to do what I need it to do, but I want to work quickly because I'm not in the office but like 8 hours a week. So I'm trying to build things quickly and keep things running. And then finally, you've got your CRM. You can just keep track of all your people here, see if somebody emails you, like what they bought, what their experience has been, like what the emails they've opened recently, what emails they've been delivered recently. You can grant people offers. You can keep track of people really, really easily here inside of Kajabi. So that kind of gives you an overview of how I think about and use Kajabi. I think some of the strengths of this platform and why I'm a huge evangelist for it are simplicity and power. There's some really powerful competitors out there that do really powerful things. But I have a ton of friends that use them, pay a lot more money than I pay for Kajabi using them, and they're constantly frustrated with how confusing they are. I have friends that have to hire coaches and consultants to help them use these tools. And that's fine if you're making a ton of money and you don't mind spending that money to outsource it or spending hours figuring it out. Like I said, I'm not super technical. What I like is simple, I like elegant, and I want to be able to come up with an idea, package it well, sell it, have the ability to do upsells and cross sells and order bumps. And I want to be able to do email email marketing, and I want to be able to have segmentation and some cool automations and have all these things talking to each other, which makes my business seem more legit than it is and more impressive than it is. I even host my website and I do all my webinars inside of Kajabi. I do everything inside of Kajabi these days because it's made my life simpler. I've given up WordPress and private server hosting. I've given up ConvertKit for email. I've given up lead pages. I've given up Webinar Jam and EverWebinar, a bunch of tools because Kajabi can do all that for me. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful. Don't forget, if you want to jump on the free trial of Kajabi and get up to 2 amazing free bonus courses from yours truly, just go to grahamcochran.com/Kajabi and sign up today. That's it for today's video. I hope to see you tomorrow as we dive deeper into Kajabi and help take your business to the next level.